like my last video, the weather is still not ideal. I was meant to be going out today with them bream rigs on my last video that I made to use them to see if they work with them, to see if they work with them circle hooks. The weather's not allowing it, I'm afraid. So today is all about engine maintenance. Not all about it, to be honest. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm just going to do an oil change on the water with this new oil extractor pump that I've got. I'll show you, obviously I'll show you all about it when I get down there. But most places that sell this pump, I think it's about 85 quid. But I've managed to find it for 35 quid and it's exactly the same. It is exactly the same. So, I mean, it's probably from China. Hopefully it works. I've never used it before. I've got the manual. So, I'm picking up my brother now, so he might know, you know, he probably knows a lot more than me about it, but this new extractor thing is you can do an oil change on the water. So you don't have to take the boat out, you literally take out the dipstick, put these pipes in, drain out all the oil, and then change the oil filter, put the same amount in that you took out, job's a good one. So that's the plan. Hopefully it goes to plan. Yeah, I'm just picking up my brother now. And then we're gonna head down there. I've also got the drone with me. Now I haven't done any drone footage yet. I've owned the drone. I bought the drone when I was in Vietnam when I was traveling Asia. Got back in March. I bought it to do some videos like this. The only problem is that when I'm driving the boat, I can't drive the boat and use the drone at the same time. Well, I haven't tried, I just don't think I can. So I'm gonna go get my brother now. He's quite savvy with the old tech and the drone and stuff. So I'm gonna be driving the boat. He's gonna be doing the drone. I'm gonna try and get some decent videos of the boat. Just going, you know, no, we're not going to go far because, like I said, it's not the wind this time about the bad weather. It's the thunderstorms coming in about 5 or 6, and it's 2:25 now. So hopefully we can get down there, get away, get the drone up, take some good videos of the boat before it starts absolutely pissing down. But the first thing is, I've got 2 litres of oil and an oil filter, which I hope's the right one. The mate said, well, it's either this one or this one or this one, and he said, you know, by the serial number it should be this one, but it could be this one. So if it's wrong, he said I can take it back and just swap them over, not a problem, but it will be a bit annoying if it is the wrong one, because then I can't do the oil change. But hopefully I've got the right one. That's a bit of a muddle. Right, I'm going to go pick up my brother, we'll get down to the boat and I'll bring you back and we'll see how we get on with this oil change. Just a quick thing before I pick up my brother. I think he might be a bit camera shy, so we'll see how he acts. But I think he's going to, I don't think he'll want to be in the video. He doesn't know that I'm doing a YouTube video for this oil change, and obviously I'm going to do some drone footage, but between me and you, I don't think he's going to like it. But we'll see. I'm just picking him up now. Right, well, we're finally down on the boat. Picked up my brother. Now this is the pump that I was on about. That everywhere else is about 70 or 80 quid, I think. I think Adam paid 70 or 80 quid for that, but I paid 35 quid. So I'll put the link in the description if you ever want to get one. It just saves you, well, I don't know how easy this is going to be because I've never done it. But yeah, you just siphon it out, pump the oil out there, pump the oil out of the engine into there, take the oil filter off, and then put a new one on. Just fill it up exactly how much you took off. Does it even say? Should do, shouldn't it? Should say how much.
Might be markers for measurement.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, there is. Look, 8 litres. So that's 2 litres, and then 4. Right, okay. Right, well the first step is get the cover off. Right. Let's get this. suppose you're all wondering why it sounds so unreal and purring. Is because it's brand new. It's only done like 100 hours, so I'm just going to change the oil. There's the oil filter. Change the oil every 50 hours with a new oil filter and then do a full service. I think that, to be honest, I think the manual, Dan, it says like every 500 hours for a full service or something, but...
After the first intervals, that's it.
Yeah, but I'm going to do it every
100.
every 100 hours, yeah, full service, because it is mint and I want to keep it mint. It's still got the original grease on it, look. That's why she purrs. Right, let's put you back on the head. Fuck, I hope I don't drop this in the sea. Alright, there's that. So, I've got the manual for this. Do I need it, do you think? So I'm assuming you've got to use it all. Oh, I suppose you can take that out, can you? Do you know how to use this, Dan?
No, I've never used one.
Okay.
What?
Okay, so we've actually connected. Finally actually know what we're doing, I think. Half know what we're doing. Connected all these pipes up together. Obviously it gets thinner. And then you put this where the oil cap is, all the way down to the bottom until it stops. Don't obviously force it. And then pump this, I'm assuming, and it will pump all the oil out. Well, most of it. You'll never get all of it out of this, doing it like this, but don't buy it, it's a waste of money. Can you hold it down there? Probably needs to do. So I'll put it in the dipstick hole. As far as it wants to go, I'm not pressuring, I'm not forcing it in. And I'm assuming
Lift it up as fast
I don't want to be pumping it. Is it?
Yeah.
So look, if I can bring you to it. So if I pump more, you can see it coming up the pipe. So this is a bit awkward, to be honest.
Do it yourself now, stop.
There you go. You pump a few times and then it just does it itself. With the suction, I'm assuming. And it's going straight into there.
How many litres of oil does it take?
1.5, I think. 1.5 litres.
Oh, that one chokes like. Oh no, it's building up here though, and then shoot it through.
Right, so we're just going to leave that for a little bit until it stops, and then replace it with the good golden stuff, and then do the oil filter, and then we're good to go. So we're about, I don't know, what, 10 minutes in? And as you can see, it's filling up nicely. But what I've just noticed is that these, obviously, they're letting air in, so the pressure's going. So I've just pushed them in quite a lot tighter. And now there's no air bubbles in it, it's just a constant flow all the way and into the tank. I think it's probably going to be about 1.5 litres. I think last time I done this, I used my mate's My mate's one of these, and it was, I think it was about 1.5 litres. But yeah, changing your oil on the water couldn't be easier. Brand new. Almost. Right, we're gonna look. Oh great, it's just started raining. Just gonna try and get some drone footage of the boat. Hopefully if the rain holds off. But yeah, we're gonna give this a little bit longer and then see how we go. It's going a lot quicker now. I've pushed the pipes in. So yeah, I could give it another pump or so. Yeah, that'll do, innit? Right, we're going to keep going until obviously it pumps. Obviously you're not going to get all of it out, but you'll get the majority of it out. And if if you change most of the oil and the oil filter, you're pretty good to go. But yeah, you'll never get, the only way you'll get it all out is obviously if you drain it from the sump, but that's a boat out jobby, so this is well worth the money, I think. 100% worth getting. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description, because it seems like it's working fine at the moment. But yeah, we'll give it another 10 minutes or so, or until it starts completely emptied. Tube's emptied, you have to do. Yeah, and then we'll try and get that off. Works a beast. You seem to have a friend. I haven't got no food today, mate. I'll feed him, you see. He's not scared at all. Get him, look. I don't know if I've got... Oh, there's another one there. Oh, he looks quite angry. It's the missus. Oh, he does look like he's up for a fight. Oh, we found some biscuits for him, look, and he is keen.
Someone's too scared to feed it.
Look. Oh, you gotta give the wife one as well, look. Oh, you actually feed them by hand?
Yeah.
Well, these were for the tea, but
Oh, okay.
no, go on, give him one more then.
One more.
We're getting the brew on in a minute. That's still emptying nicely. Look, look. Nicely.
Oh, you bugger.
Oh. Right, that's enough. We're gonna save these. We're gonna get the kettle on. Stroke it. No. Oh, he did not like that. Alright.
Satisfied now, bye.
No, we're only feeding them. We're not, oh, there he goes. Oh, we shouldn't have fed them. They ain't gonna go away now. Right. That's it. We're done. Right, let's get the brew on. And yeah, it's still going. It's good. It's getting up to 1.5 litres, so.
Down another 2 inches.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's good. Alright, well, like I said, we'll get the kettle on. Right, well, we've just made the bruise, and now it is slowly, you can hear it, all the oil is coming out, the suction is pretty much sucking air, and it's just over 2 litres, well, literally just over 2 litres. So luckily, I've got 2 and a bit. But yeah, you can hear it. That is pretty much, well, that is empty. So now we get the oil filter off. Get that oil filter off, change that, and then fill it back up with exactly what's come out. Job done. I think that probably took 20 minutes?
Good 20 minutes.
20 minutes, just to completely empty it. So we'll get rid of all these pipes, we'll get the oil filter off and put a new one on. I'm not joking. I haven't got no food. Right, well,
He's not going to bite you.
I know, but he's getting close.
Here, look, come here.
Right, I've got this towel over the oil, where you put the oil, where you refill the oil, because obviously there's a hole there, so we don't need that. So we just need to get this oil filter off, like so. Try not to drop it in the sea. Now let's just double check that we have got always genuine Yamaha parts, because you're just holding that down there. Yeah, always genuine Yamaha parts. I wouldn't recommend getting anything else. Oh, thank God for that. Right, so oil filter is off. Get a bit round there. Put a bit of oil around. Oh, I might better get some of this there. I'd recommend using gloves for this, but I haven't got any. There you go. And then screwing this back on. Looks like this swan wants to give me a hand, I think. That's on hand tight, you don't want to overdo it. And always, I think I'm taking them home. Right, and then whatever's come out, you replace it with fresh golden new. So we'll do that now. So this is the 2 litre mark, and it is literally just over 2 litres. So these are 1 litre each. 2 of these go in, and a tiny drop on that, and then keep on checking the dipstick until it's the perfect amount. My little apprentice here is gonna undo this for me. So, I'll tell you what we could do, we could lift up the engine. Yeah, if we lift up the engine, up, turn it. That's it. More, all the way. That's it, look at that. So we're just going to fill this up, like I said, both of them, and then just with a little bit, and then we'll bring you back. Right, we've just got one, just got one whole one in there. Oh, that's what you want to see, look at that, golden oil. I don't know what the colour is in that one, which we'll have a look in a minute, but that, every 50 hours, oil change and oil filter. You don't have to, I think the manual says do it every 100 hours, but Obviously it depends how much you use it, but and then yeah, just a little bit more. It's not ideal that it's raining, you really don't want water in here, but I mean, how much would you say, Dan?
0.1 of a litre, 100 ml. Try that.
We'll get that back on quick because obviously it's raining. You don't want. You definitely don't want to cross-thread this. And then we'll drop the engine again. And this is my work t-shirt that I've got. I'm not doing this with my Louis Vuitton or whatever. Dipstick in, rag ready. I mean, so from, you can see, that does look like it's come up here, but you can see it's just there. But it's, so that is pretty ideal, right?
So I'll start the engine.
Do it one more time. Start the engine.
Start the engine, let it run for a minute, turn it off and check it again. So it'll fill the filter up.
Yeah, that's perfect. So we'll start the engine.
So it'll drop a bit, so you probably will top it up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. And then obviously it'll probably drop on the dipstick and then fill it up with what you need. Obviously you can double check that there's no leaks around the oil filter. You don't want to do that up too tight. Like that. Perfect. So we're going to shut the engine off in a minute, do the dipstick again after it's all settled, top it up with what you need. And that is pretty easy with this new gadget. Like I said, £35. And then you probably got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oil changes there before you have to get rid of all the oil. But yeah, good bit of kit. Right, so we're just gonna shut the engine off, check the dipstick, add what we need, let it settle, and then yeah, top it up. Job's a good one. I don't think we are going to get the drone footage done today because it is literally just coming in now. This is why we didn't go out on the boats, because I thought it was going to, I mean it's 4:10 now, I thought it was going to come in about 5, 6, but I mean it's not that early, but it's going to get worse I think. So yeah, at least we got the oil done. And Saturday is looking really good. So what day is it today? Wednesday.
2 days.
2 days, and then we're going to be going out the back, round the Needles hopefully. Well, we will be if the weather stays. Yeah, out the back, round the Needles on my boat, and Dan's going to go on his boat. I'll show you his boat in a minute after we've packed up here and done the whole oil change and sorted everything out, had our cups of tea and stuff. But yeah, I'll show you his boat when we go back. It's a bit different to mine, to say the least, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit more comfortable.
A little bit different, mate. Yeah, a lot more money to maintain and stuff, but
that's debatable.
Well, I'll show you in a minute anyway. You'll see what you think. Right, so we've turned off the engine, let it settle. So we're just going to get the dipstick and see if we need to top it up, because obviously the oil filter, the brand new oil filter, is filled up now, so it's obviously the level's going to drop. So what we do, try your hardest not to get any oil in the water. But yeah, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it's below half. You can see it's here, just here. So we want it really, well, where that pimple is there. So we'll top it up to there, and then we are good to go. Right, we've just topped it up another 100 mil. Let's do that again because I can't see it. So oh, that's bang on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. Just over, oh, oil on the boat. Just over halfway of absolute golden oil. And that is how you do an oil change and an oil filter change on the water with that thing for 35 quid that I bought. That is the easiest way without spending hundreds of pounds getting the boat out. Obviously you've got to get it out once a year or every 100 hours. I do it every 100 hours. You don't have to. Some people do it. I think, like I said, Dan, I think the manual is like ridiculous, 500 miles or something like that. But with an engine like this, because it's only got just got 100 hours, I'd highly recommend every 50 hours an oil change and an oil filter, and every 100 hours a full service. And then you know, when you're out in the water, you can rely on your engine. I mean, I've got a backup as well. Or you don't know, you could have rope wrapped around your prop or anything. So it's always good to have a backup as well. But that's done now for another 50 hours. So how easy was that? And that's the first time I've ever used one of them as well. As you can see, there was a bit, you know, I didn't know how to connect them or anything like that. It didn't really come with a manual. But yeah, that was I mean, what, an hour? Not even that. And you're good to go for another 50 hours. So we're done here. We're going to wrap this up, finish our drinks, and we're going to show you the expensive boat. There she is. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than mine. It's not better though. Arbor 230 AS. We'll keep this little boat running because it is absolutely raining hard. So we're just going to quickly get on. Just going to get on and show you. Absolutely, Dan. Jesus. Oh mate, that's what makes it look worse now. Look. But yeah. There she is, Arbor 230, massive deck space, nice cabin, unlike mine, I get soaked in mine, but yeah, nice nice cabin size, huge deck space, very sporty.
Very comfy.
Yeah, also very expensive.
It's not.
But yeah, a little bit of an upgrade from mine, but all I can say is that I go a lot faster.
I go a lot comfier.
Right, that's it. We're going to have to go back because it's raining. Hopefully you found that. Hopefully you found that video interesting and done the oil change and stuff. Like I said, I'll do the put a description of where I got that oil extractor pump from in the description. I've got to move this because I've got to slip on this, look. Yeah, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. There he is, look. And yeah, we'll see you next time, hopefully Saturday. So today's Wednesday, so in 3 days we're going out to the Needles. He's going, obviously Dan's going on this boat, and I'm going to go on mine, send it around the Needles all day. Hopefully there might be some early mackerel, but yeah, we need to get out of this rain. Again, thanks for watching and please subscribe.